So, you might not have ever seen this mug before, and that's not at all because it's new. It's probably one of the oldest mugs I own. It's because certain mugs belong with certain drinks, beverages. This one is a hot chocolate mug. I am drinking chai tea in a hot chocolate mug, and it is not the same. I mean, I haven't had chai tea in a while, so it's still brilliant and delicious. But it just doesn't feel right. There's something odd about it. There is something... Now on to more important matters. Jeez, I never thought I'd say, like, more important when referring to tea. Anyway, I'm going to talk today about pain, but I'm going to talk about mental pain, and I'll probably do another video like this on physical pain, and they do very much interchange. But I was once walking with a friend to class, and I said to her, I've got such a headache. And she goes, oh, she just brushed it off and said, oh, it's 90% mental. And that hit me, because first of all, friends are supposed to give sympathy. Second of all, how can a person, this is what I believed, how can a person just fake having like pain? You can't say 90% of it is mental. No, I've got pain, it hurts. Like, that's not my choice, I don't want it to be there. I started thinking about it quite a bit, and you can get pain from thinking about it, and you can make it worse, you can make it better by thinking about it. If you think, oh, I've got a headache, but whatever, I'll get over it, at least I can eat yummy stuff because I don't have a stomach ache, that'll make you feel 10 times better than if you go, oh, I've got a headache, I can't go on my computer all day, or whatever you would think of. And that is something quite important. I think that you know, your view on how you take a situation, that's a whole nother story, which I will definitely make more videos on as well. But then there's that problem of if you want to fake a day of being sick, like I can't think of the word, take a day off from school or whatever because you want to be sick. Don't do that, first of all. No, don't. That's all I can say. But when it comes to like faking it, I once, sorry parents, but once can remember that I wanted to fake a day off so I could miss school. And I was like, oh, I've got such a headache, and then like, yeah, sure. By about lunchtime, I actually had a headache. And I mean, that might have been coincidence, for all we know it was, but I personally felt like because I wanted to feel sick, I wanted to have an excuse, I did. And I mean, that's different per situation. Definitely don't try that at home. But for me personally, that was like a hit in the face. That was like, okay, whoa. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the main message of this thing. No, there's another message I wanted to share with you, and that is, you can't compare your pain to someone else's pain. It's one of those things where you're like trapped inside your own body, and if you're in pain, no one can empathize with you. Even if you're trying to like hit them and say, look, this is what it felt like, they won't feel the pain you're feeling, because the pain you're feeling is as a result of some other consequences and some other things that have happened to you in the past, and that'll also change the way you look at it. This video might not make any sense to you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. But for me personally, it's about the fact that mental pain is something that you can't measure. It's not something you can compare. It's something you can't, I would almost say you can't talk about. You can't say, oh, it's 90% mental, sorry, because you don't know. It's one of those things where a person is trapped inside their body and they cannot share it with anyone, no matter how much they try. And that's all I really wanted to say. If you want more deep and meaningful videos like this, comment below and let me know. I feel like I'm turning into one of those adverts. But anyway, see you soon, hopefully. I know videos are like very off since Vala. I'm trying to get back into it, I'm sorry, I really am trying, sorry. But yeah, that's it for today. And I have to finish this tea so I can get rid of this mug, which is not meant for tea.